...2023 elections. Real reason I cut off roads to Natasha Akpoti's constituency, Yahaya Bello. Can you see? This is the most terrible governor in this country. I tell you, for some reasons that was alleged, we know we got that news just 24 hours to the elections, how the road leading to Kogi Central Senatorial constituency was cut off. Okay, was cut off. They used CCECC, the Chinese construction company in Kogi State, to go and dig that road and cut it off so that both security agencies and INEC will not have access to that unit to supply the election materials and to conduct elections. And that we got all of that, and it was terrible that a state road, because that road is a state road leading to different local government areas. Okay. So see, this state road, which is owned by the state government, he also had the gut to go and destroy that road. And that later will come and use inflated amount to go and repair that road again. Because I know that he will still tell the CCECC to go and do that road again, and then they will inflate figures for redoing the road again, because nobody will ask him. I think by doing that, both security agencies and INEC could not go to that Kogi Central to conduct election in a secured manner, and that has led to that lady Natasha Akpoti losing the election, okay, as senatorial candidate. You understand? So this is quite unfortunate. And now the Yahaya Bello, the governor of Kogi State, is coming out to tell Nigerians the real reason he cut off the road to that Kogi Central constituency. Let's hear what he has to say. Okay? But I'm sure there's nothing he can say to excuse himself from this foul play. But it was even criminal. It was a criminal act. All right. The governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, has opened up on digging up and cutting off the roads to certain communities in the state. Bello had engaged a construction firm to cut off the road to frustrate elections in certain communities by preventing the officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission, security agents, and other stakeholders from accessing the senatorial district during the Saturday Presidential and National Assembly election. Operatives of the Kogi State Command of the Nigerian Police Force on Thursday intercepted workers of a Chinese construction company, CCECC, allegedly engaged by Bello to cut off road leading to Kogi Central Senatorial District. The road leads to the senatorial district of a People Democratic Party senatorial candidate in the state, Natasha Akpoti Odwanga. Appearing on Arise TV on Friday evening, Bello admitted cutting off the road but cited security reasons. Speaking on his relationship with Mrs. Odwanga, Bello said, "I usually avoid talking about her simply because she is my sister and my subject, and I am bound to provide a level playing ground for everyone to carry out the electioneering process as free, as fair, as free as possible, and I have always provided that." For where have you provided that? Honestly, if you ask me today why she continues to mention my name, probably she has not said the truth. Why? My name is so sweet in her mouth. Can you imagine? She goes to bed and dreams it is Yahaya Bello. If she has any issues with her husband and friends, it's Yahaya Bello. Anything that goes right or wrong with her, it is Yahaya Bello. On the reason he dug up the road, the governor added, so did I dig some entering and exit roads. Yes, I did. Can you imagine? I did that because as the chief security officer, I must take every step to protect the lives and property of all at all times. What do you mean? So is by digging road the best way to take care of life and property? Is by digging roads the best way to ensure that you secure people in your state as the chief security officer of the state? That this man. Every day I continue to come with security measures and improve on it to secure the lives of the people. I studied to move ahead of criminals at all times. In 2019, some people were killed, and mainly they were our supporters even a day before the 2019 general election. We realized that these criminals did not fly in but moved through the roads, and we identified some of these roads. Then come 2023, and there are indications that these criminals were coming. Long before the election, we had mapped out those roads, okay, those roads all across Kogi Central and other places. All these attacks that were carried out and people killed, these were the roads they passed through. And there are other roads people pass through. Those dog roads serve as escape route. So what we did was to dig up those roads so that if you commit a crime and try to escape, we will catch you. I choose good timing as well because that is when they usually come to commit crimes during the electioneering campaign. We are aware of the machineries that were brought in from different parts of the country. Can you imagine this governor? Eh? Can you imagine this governor? That the best way to control security during election is by digging roads. This is a criminal act. This APC is I don't know why they're full of criminals. Okay, the same way that both the president and the Attorney General of the Federation finished voting and they opened their ballot papers to the public to show that they voted for Tinubu, and which is by law a criminal act. And now because they are on seat and they are saying that they have immunity, but the governors and the president, what about the Malami? Is Malami having immunity? No. So now this governor is coming to tell the whole world that the best way to control security during election is by digging roads, not asking for security reinforcement. Why not put checkpoints on those roads? Why not put military or a joint task force on those roads to make sure that criminals don't pass? Okay, so you dig up that road, and so the only way to control security during the election is by disenfranchising the people of Kogi Central Constituency, from voting. Because what he did was to disenfranchise them from voting. That he deprived them from voting, prevented them from voting, because election material did not get to them. Okay, so is that also not criminal that you are depriving your citizens of voting, willfully depriving your citizens of your state from voting? This man, I think he needs to go to psychiatric hospital. That is the truth. He doesn't know what he's saying. He doesn't know what he's doing. It's quite unfortunate that the sitting governor who claims to be learned is doing this kind of thing. Quite unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate. This is unprecedented and this is not acceptable. And this is why Nigeria cannot go forward. These are the crop of leaders that we have, both at national level and at state level, and important federal parastatals. These are the crop of people that we have. They are people that think with their anus, people that think from the back of their head, people that don't reason like normal human beings. They do unreasonable things and they claim right for it. There's no way a nation led by such people can develop. Never. It cannot. Okay? I'm sure until this crop of leaders that we have in both PDP and APC are done away with, Nigeria will not see the bright daylight. That is the truth. Okay? So in as much as we're not advocating killing or anything, they should be voted out. Or Nigerians should rise up and claim their mandate. That is the truth. You have to claim their mandate. It's quite unfortunate coming from a sitting governor, cutting off roads, disenfranchising people of Kogi Central from voting, and telling us that it's a way of managing security in the state during the election. Okay. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.